Hi everybody, my name is Alina Rais, and in this video I'm going to talk about something that probably we all are struggling with. Someone around us is suffering and we do not know how to heal their wound. We do not know how to extend an arm of support and what to do to bandage their wounds. I have a few things that I have learned from my experience and from reading. I have done a little research on this topic before making this video for you. So let's get started with the video. And the first thing that I have on the list is some people try to help by confusing help with fixing the problem. You need to understand you can't really fix the problem. You can't fix it. You can only help. So do not confuse help with fixing. Okay, fixing the problem. You can't do that. And you need to be okay with that. There's a mistake we all make. And the mistake is that we assume things. I believe that instead of assuming what the other person needs, it's okay to ask them. It's okay if you wanna see, sometimes you feel that you don't have the ability to assist in someone's suffering. You do not know, you feel confused, you feel helpless. Now, I'll tell you how you can deal with this. First things first, you have to go and talk to that person and ask them what they need. Sometimes they may desire your company. Some other time they probably would want to sit alone and they don't want anyone around. There may be times when somebody would want to take up some other topic than the topic, the elephant in the room, probably some other topic. So just ask them if they want to talk, if they don't want to talk, if they want you in the room or they don't want you in the room. If you can get them a cup of coffee or you can get them a glass of water, just ask them what they need and it's going to solve a lot of your confusion. Point number 2 is offering your advice only when it is requested or it is asked for. Otherwise, it would be better that you do not offer any advice or feedback. Because first of all, people just want to know, most of the times when they are hurting, they just want to know that somebody understands the depth of their experience. Sometimes just your company would be enough. Not speaking would be enough. Probably the spoken words can even harm or discourage them from opening up to you. It would be better sometimes to just and let them speak first. But of course, it's uncomfortable. I do understand. It's uncomfortable when you're sitting with somebody in the room. There is this urge to speak, to kill that silence. You'll have to get okay with that. You'll have to bear that discomfort and make sure that you speaking unnecessary words do not make them feel unheard or unseen or maybe even more alone. Because sometimes when we offer very easy answers, it feels to the other person that probably you didn't get what they wanted to communicate, and they may feel that probably you won't understand and they would just wanna. We don't want that happening, right? Let's move to next point. Next point is making referrals and not recommendations. See, I'll make you understand how this works. Referrals is if somebody is actually going through an emotional trauma and you feel that maybe getting a dog or preparing a meal or eating a pastry would help ease their pain, it might actually affect their feelings, and they may feel that probably you don't get the gravity of it. So instead of making recommendations, you must refer to professionals. I mean, that is only if the problem is of that extent. If it is not, if you feel that referring to the professionals would not be a great idea, do not do it. Another point that I feel is very important is letting the other person have their pain. Let them experience it. It's a natural thing. It's a natural process that they are going through. Let them experience it for a while. I'll explain this with the help of an example. If somebody has just got their heart broken, they've just called off a very long relationship, They don't want to be told that they are going to meet their soulmate when they least expect it. You cannot tell them the stories of other people who've had it worse, or you can't mean to tell them that they're going to have a better future. Their current situation may not be as good, but future is going to be bright. Sometimes people don't want to be told, and especially if I talk about myself, I'm telling you, if someone was to tell me stories like these, it would piss me off. Somebody else's loss is not going to heal this person's grief. And that is my point here. And the last point I feel is the most important one here. Be more involved in active listening than active fixing. And I will say that in other words. Be observant of your behavior, how you participate in other people's feelings, and whatever they are going through tells you a lot about yourself. Just your presence, your genuine, sincere feelings of trying to help would be enough in themselves. There is absolutely no need of providing quick solutions, because quick solutions are sometimes our own ways of dealing with our own problems, what we are trying to impose on others, because something that works for us may not work for the others. So that is all that I had to say. And probably one last thing would be, I know I can't believe I'm saying this, but really, sometimes if somebody in the family is hurt, you've got to be a little careful that you do not laugh too loud or appear insensitive. And be careful that you do not come out insensitive to them. They should not feel that they are the only people hurting and it is not affecting the others in the family. That's all that I have to say here. I am grateful for you to be listening to me for so long. Thank you very much. I will be back with more of this content and more on English. Stay connected, and remember one thing: providing a connection is far more powerful than providing any spoken words of wisdom. So let's work on this. Let's work on this little thing here, okay? And help each other around us, because times are really tough. We all are going through so much. Every family is suffering. Almost every family is suffering right now. Some are going through the loss of a family member. The others are probably facing some financial crisis and health issues. So much is going on. Let's be available to each other. Let's be each other's support. And do not forget to wash your hands. Do not forget to take care of yourself and love your parents. We'll meet again soon. You take care of yourself.